Okay. All right. So we are ready now. So last time I demo, we configured the LA network, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you done yourself also?
I did LA,
Mm-hmm.
I did Minnesota, and I did New Jersey.
All right. Can you bring the label first?
Do what?
Bring the label interface
Which?
on the GNS3.
Hmm?
Let me see. Let me grab the remote first.
Oh.
All right.
Go ahead.
I say this way here. So bring the label first. So you have all your label here.
I was wondering why that wasn't showing.
Oh, really? Yeah, you have to click here. So let's organize first. Sometime we have to come back. Maybe just make sure this one here. For example, you point it in here. It should be show you. See. Oh, this is last time. Remember, I didn't save it, right? We should change it to switch instead of router here. Remember for the VPLS?
I think that was our first meeting, maybe.
Yeah. So let me fix this one first for you then. We just do quick, you know. So this is the one that I sent it to you. You upload it, right?
Yes.
Okay, a couple mix up in here. That is fine. When we come to, let me queue this one first. I think let's queue this one. Maybe later. I'm not worried about this one first in here because we just try to concentrate in here first. Let me bring up this one first. Okay, so let me bring this one up. This is here. Okay, and also this one. This is. Okay, so you have all the router up here. You can make it bigger, see like this, and then let me see. Let me show your CPU. Make sure it's not. Oh, can you click in here?
What do you want?
Let me see. What is the CPU usage?
Oh.
Now go click on the performance.
Oh.
Okay. That's too good. Okay, so that's me, not override. All right, so close this window, Task Manager. Okay, so let me quick here first. So you say you did configure this one?
Yeah.
Okay, I just let me double check. Okay, so you have the interface 90x66, and then do you put the gateway?
Yes.
Show IP route. No gateway. Okay, that's good. Yeah, they say no IP. Let me see. Where's the gateway? Yeah, that's the gateway. Okay, that's good. So this one here. Oh, that's too big. Okay, so this one, the switch. So let me show VLAN brief. Oh, this is in the router. Remember, the router we should show VLAN switch here. Okay, so you have it. Oh, very good. So this VLAN 10, 20, 30. That's good. Okay, show interface trunk. So you have a 15 as a trunk port here. That's good. Or allow. Okay, that's good. Show Vdp status. ABC domain. Good, good. Server, good. And then this is the F1. F1 in the VLAN 40. Perfect. Okay, so this is good. Okay, so now this is come back. You say you did this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. So you did this. Oh, I forgot check this one. I can check this one. Same thing. So this one, same thing again. Show IP interface brief. Oh, you didn't save it. Ah, you didn't save it.
I didn't save it.
Yeah, you didn't see.
Shit.
You didn't write. You didn't write the memory.
Did I do the other memory? Did I save the other two?
Let me see here. Let's go back to here. Let's cancel it. Oh, this is something wrong. There's something wrong. Let me stop it again.
That's weird.
No, this may be. Come on. Yeah, it didn't load this one. Something wrong.
What happened?
Come on. Just how about this one here?
Wonder what happened.
Yeah, this one okay. Let me show this one first. Show IP interface. Yeah, this one didn't save also. Okay, so this is not safe, and this is not. I think you forgot to save. Do you write memory?
I thought I did.
I
must have.
Okay, let's stop in here first. There's something wrong here because this switch is something wrong. Let me start again. Let me go to console. Yeah, sometimes it's happen like this. So the best way for you, if you happen like this again, just stop it. Okay, so let's do like this. Just do quick here. So let's delete this one. First, delete this interface first. Sometime maybe got. Let me delete this one. So let's redraw again. This is 215. This is 1.
I think you picked 5 instead of 15.
Oh. So we want to be identical, no? So let's bring this one as a 15 again. Okay. And then save it again, your topology. Okay. So when you save, now go to, let's see, started or not. So go to console again. Yeah, you see.
I wonder what happened.
Okay, then since you didn't save it last time, so we can practice again today. So and also I want to see, can you from the command line, so how you did it. See if you catch up or not. So we play here again. Okay.
I'm curious if that router saved. Oh wait, no, the router didn't save.
Right. Okay, go ahead. You take the keyboard, mouse and keyboard.
Okay.
So you have your spreadsheet open?
Yeah, I have it right here.
Okay. Yeah, if you have it on the other screen. Yeah, you can move it to another screen.
It actually won't show up on your screen.
Yeah, that's fine. I just need to see your command line.
Oh wait. That's strange. Yeah.
Okay, so you're in the Swiss side right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up my spreadsheet, but it won't.
It won't?
Oh, it won't open for some reason.
Really? Just close it.
Yeah, I'm closing it. Let's see what was that spreadsheet called?
Where you save it, your desktop?
Oh my God. What was that spreadsheet called? Do you remember? Cisco something?
It's a great.
There it is.
Yep.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. All right. So you're in the switch right now. So first thing you need to create.
CNN host name. Host name. What do we call this? What do we call this one over here?
You can put like US, same thing, US.
US, and then switch.
1, something like that. Perfect.
Okay.
Yep.
And then we have to create, if I remember right, we have to go create the VLAN. So VLAN 10, do I start there or do I do something? I'm trying to go from memory.
Yeah, you have to think about right now. It's just like open box. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it should be D4. It should be nothing.
Okay.
Okay, and then show VLAN switch.
Okay, do show VLAN switch.
Right. See, right now you should be C5 VLAN, should be default. You see, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so same thing now. Because we already have a design for our remote office, so we have a VLAN 10, 20, 30, and 40, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now first thing you have to create the VLAN database first. So go ahead.
So VLAN 10, right?
Yep, and then
then we want to name it.
Perfect.
Is it no? No, that's not right.
Yeah, it's correct.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see. We want net.rt.sp.ap.
Mm-hmm.
And then exit, I think. And then VLAN 20.
Perfect.
Name, net, security, exit, VLAN 30, name, net, printers, exit, VLAN 40, name. What did we call this one? call it like user. Just call it user WKS, I believe. Yeah.
Yep.
User WKS. Yep. 50.
Name. It should
Name.
be voice over IP, right?
Voice IP.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good enough.
And I think that's.
Yeah. Now you repeat the command again. Do like show VLAN switch. Just make sure you got created. Just to verify. Beautiful. Okay, so that now you have a VLAN database. Now, first thing, because we treat this one because you have one switch in here, right? So you want to change the Vdp status now. So you want to make sure show Vdp status. Right. So right now you're in the server, right? So pretend. So we don't want to leave it as a default. So we want to change it the Vdp domain name to something else. So our demo in here. So what is our demo again? For the VPP domain?
ABC. So show
ABC.
So we want.
I think a capital ABC
VTP,
underscore. No, you have to go to config first.
Oh yeah, and then VTP domain.
Yep.
And then we want ABC underscore domain, I believe.
Correct. Perfect. Okay, so beautiful. Okay, so that is just for refresh from last one. So now you have to set up your. So now we have verified the switch as a server mode, so you can allow, edit, modify, and delete the VLAN. So now you have a VTP domain name. That should be fine for now. So go ahead now. You create the port now for 15.
Oh, okay. So we want to go into the port 15.
Right.
So I believe you do that.
Correct.
And then are we making it a trunk port? Is that what we're doing? I forget.
But why? First thing you have to think about why we want to make it as a trunk port.
Because we need to get communication to the router. Right. We want to bring the interfaces up.
Not only that, because remember, because we treat this one is a layer 2 switch, right? This is not layer 3 switch. So for example, in here, exit out here first. Exit the interface first here, exit. Now, no IP routing.
No IP routing. Now, why do we do this?
So we're going to disable it from layer 3 to layer 2.
Okay.
Right. So now now this is like a layer 2 switch. So for example, when you have a multiple VLAN in here, so the gateway, now you have to reside on the router, right? So that is the reason why the 15 port we make a transport, because we want to carry multiple VLAN close to the upstream router, right? Okay, that is the reason we want to make a transport. So go ahead, interface F1/15. Hit enter. Okay. So now first thing you want to remember, they have in the trunk they have a mode.
Yeah.
One is a DOT1Q and one is ISL. ISL is for Cisco. Now we want to just make a standard, right? You know the command? Switch port.
Oh, okay. Let's see here.
Put the
switch port. Okay.
Not yet. No.
Oh, oops. Now we want trunk, right?
Exactly.
Or do we want access?
Not.
Okay.
Yeah, switch port trunk. Yeah, and escapes.
And then we want this, and then
you put a question mark again. Yeah.
Then we want that.
Correct.
Right.
Yep. So now it's mean you're hard coding now this trunk port mode as a DOT1Q instead of ISL. Okay.
Yep.
Now go ahead. Now switch port. Now you have to change the mode now from switch port.
So we want switch port again, and then question mark. And now we want the mode, right?
Correct.
And then let's see here, and then we want to make this a trunk.
Correct.
Right.
Yep.
And then is there anything else we need to
do?
No.
Hit enter. Just two command. Okay. So now you make the speed 100 make a duplex full. So we want the hard coding. We
Speed
don't want the
100.
yeah. We want to disable auto negotiate.
Duplex full.
Okay. No
And
shutdown.
what is the no shutdown doing?
No shutdown. Just bring up the interface up. You know.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Come on. Okay. No shutdown. Yep. Exit. Okay. So now you decide now F1/1 that port. What VLAN that you want to put. So normally say that is PC should be user's VLAN, right? So what is the user's VLAN ID?
So well, it's 40.
Okay, so now you go to interface F1/1.
Interface. Which one? F1.
Look at the diagram. F1/1, right? No, not that one. The topology, the GNS3.
Oh, F11.
Yep.
Right. We want to do this one.
Exactly, because that is the port. That is the connected port for the PC.
All right. And
same thing again. Switch port. Now in here, you want to be mode access now. Okay, and then after that, because now you tell the port is a static access port, but now you need to assign what VLAN for this port interface.
Okay.
So now you go back again using the switch port command, switch port, access. And then you want to VLAN.
Okay. And then we want 40.
Exactly. Hit enter, and then put change against split 100. Duplex full. Okay, now you do quick first, or you can totally exit out here. Just type end. Show VLAN switch. So make sure the F1/1 is from default VLAN 1. Now we have moved it to VLAN 40. That's correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now we show interface trunk. Okay. So make sure F15 is a trunk port is on. It's up. Okay. So now show IP interface brief. Okay. So now you just have a VLAN 1, right? Because you want to put this one as a management VLAN, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what VLAN we design for management VLAN? It should be VLAN 10, right?
I think we were doing 10 before.
Right. So now go to config T. Now you want to create a virtual VLAN 10, right? So the interface VLAN 10. So now you create a VLAN 10 in here. Hit enter. Right. So now you put the IP address. Now look at your spreadsheet. Now what should we put in here?
Oh, okay.
What this site IP address from this spreadsheet 10 dot something.
So it's it should be that.
Okay, that's good.
Right.
Yep.
And then we need to put the mask in, and that's this.
Not 0.
I put the wrong one. Shoot, 128.
No, are we using 128?
That's what's on my spreadsheet.
Oh, okay, good. Hit enter then.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have one here.
All right, so are we doing exit and then going to the next VLAN, or?
It's up to you if you want to make another VLAN, but because since this is layer 2, because last video I demo we create the all VLAN in here, right?
Yeah.
But it's not necessary because this is layer 2. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I think I did all the VLANs. Well, I did do it, but didn't save. And then I did the same thing on
Yeah. No, go ahead
the
if you
other
want.
one.
Go ahead, do quick then. Just practice in here. Just put VLAN 20.
I guess, but I don't understand. Why is it not important?
No, because it's the layer 2. Because remember once you choose the IP gateway, that's decide that your VLAN because not important in because when you enable interface VLAN 20, 30 in here, so that is mean you try to want to make it layer as a layer 3, so that the switch can handle inter routing without go to layer 3 at the router. Okay.
Okay.
So it's not harmful, just like mhm.
Uh, 4. Let's see.
It's good. It's good. I'm happy now. See, you can do more hand-on.
Yeah, you learn better that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. And
Okay.
then
So
I'm
now,
gonna end that.
right. Then you can just show IP interface brief, just verifying.
Show IP interface brief.
Make sure it's okay. All right. Make sure it's because the trunk is up, so that's why the VLAN all VLAN in here is up. Now in this case in here, you want to pick up the management VLAN. No, go back first. Okay. Because you want to remember because this is layer 2 switch, so you need to.
Okay.
You need to put the gateway, right? It's just like a PC layer 2. So you have to put the gateway. So since we choose like VLAN 10 as a management VLAN, so now you have to go back to config T. Now IP default gateway.
IP default gateway.
Right. So be 10.198.129.1, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, good. Now exit out again. Make sure you put the right into here first. Okay. Yeah, save it first. Okay, now go back to the router.
You want me to start the route? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Where is it in here?
Yeah, close that one, kill it, reopen it again.
All right.
Okay, first thing in here, you show interface.
I'll change the host name.
Yeah.
USMM route 01. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, do show IP interface brief first. Yeah, now you want to concentrate in F01, right?
Yep.
Okay, so first thing, remember that is a physical interface is 0/1. So we need to go into physical interface first. We have to make sure that just double check. We don't want to have an IP address. So we have the no IP address.
Yep.
And then just put the speed 100 duplex full and no shutdown.
Okay. Okay, so
no IP address first, because you don't want to assign any IP address on physical interface. Yep, hit enter. And then just put the speed 100 duplex full.
Speed 100.
Duplex full. No shutdown. Okay, exit in here.
And do we do a description if we want?
Yeah, go ahead. Description, good idea.
Description uplink to switch, right? All right, and then
exit out. Just do quick here. Do show run interface F1, no F0/1.
Interface F0/1. Right.
Beautiful. Okay, so now you have you already verify in here. So no IP address on the physical interface. Now, since we have a multiple VLAN in here, so you want to try to create sub interface, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now go ahead.
Okay, so if we're going to do a VLAN, we got to do.
First thing is say interface.
Do we need to go? We need to go. Do we need to go right back into F01 first, or?
No, just F interface in here. F0/1.
F0/1.
Put period. Dot.
And then do a 10.
Yep, that 10 is mean like responding to the VLAN 10, right?
Yeah.
Hit enter.
Okay.
Now, before you put the IP address, yep, you have to do that one first. If you put IP address, it's not allow you.
And then do a 10.
All
right. And then you do an IP address.
Correct.
Why does it do that? I don't.
It's just a console. It's the console lock. You can disable it like no locking console.
Okay.
If that is bother you.
It's not that bad, but.
Now go back to the switch. See, go back to the switch. You already know it. Just over there. Just show run interface VLAN 10.
Show run int VLAN
10. Yeah, see, just copy, and then you just modify.
Okay, so we don't want .2 though. We want .1. Is that right?
Yep.
All right.
Beautiful.
So we'll go back over here, do 20. All right. So end here.
Just exit.
Exit.
Just
And-
put the upload key if you want.
And then we're going to do the next one.
Right. Just make it 20.
20, and then we got to do the
Okay.
same thing again, right? DOQ 20. Okay, IP address. And then we're going to do the same thing over
here.
But this one's going to be 29, right?
Yep. Yeah, this is we configure the router for this port. We make a trunk port on the router.
Yep.
It's just the AO2 trunk port to the switch. The reason why we make a sub interface because you have always remember in the physical interface is only allow I forgot how many IP address, like one I know one primary, secondary, maybe 2, 3 or 5, I forgot. So that it just have a limitation. And also you don't want to use a secondary IP address like that. Sometimes it's getting confusing when you do it in the routing or the app table, something like that. So we just make it the router on stick. It's like a yo-yo. Everything to the LAN interface have to go back to the router first, and then from the router, and then helping exchange, into VLAN. Okay, so now can you ping the PC? Oh, do we assign the PC IP address?
I don't think we did the PC, did we?
No. Yeah, go back to the PC then. Assign it.
All right, so config T, and then we want to go into the interface, right? F00. F0/0. All right, and then do we want to do the speed right away, or are we doing something else, or doesn't it matter?
No, but the best practice is always say put IP address first.
How do you do that command? Do show run int 0/. Okay. And then speed.
Speed 100.
100 duplexed full.
Now you can put IP address.
Okay, so
say we pick 100.
IP address, and then we're going to do a user network IP address, right? So this is the VLAN 40. So we'll do 100. And then we need to do the subnet here, or?
Yeah. The same thing like a PC. After you put IP address, you have to put a subnet mask, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, PCs normally are DHCP, so.
No, you can put static also.
I know, but it doesn't happen very often.
No shutdown here. Okay, exit here. Turn off the layer 3 routing, so no IP routing.
IP. Okay.
And then then don't forget what you need to put in here. When you disable no IP routing, and then what you need to put in here.
Oh, gateway?
Yes.
IP default
Mm-hmm.
gateway. All right.
So the gateway should be 1, right?
Should be that.
Yep, hit enter. Okay, exit out. Now can you ping from here?
Oh, shit. I want to ping the gateway.
Yeah. Beautiful. And then ping the other VLAN.
So show VLAN switch.
No. Show is the database. You just show IP interface brief.
Oh, IP interface brief. And I want these.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. All right, so you don't have to do all of them.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, good. So now we do the New Jersey, right? Right now? No, before we do the New Jersey. Okay. Before we do the New Jersey, and then first thing in here, open your notepad first.
Open what?
Notepad.
Oh, notepad.
Mm-hmm. Because we can modify, we can copy the configuration out from the Minnesota switch. Go back to the Minnesota switch, and it's just show run. So, because it's the same format. Okay, so copy that one first. The first one, see no IP routing.
Right here?
Yep, with that.
All the way down?
Normally you don't, or you can just copy everything. But we just say no IP routing because we just need that one. No IP routing. Yeah.
Okay.
Go back again. Keep continue. Go down. Not
This
that one. No need that one. Just hit space.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
More. Keep going.
Keep going. Wait. Go down.
Yeah.
Go down. Yeah. Let me see. Maybe not. I just want to see the no, the VLAN interface. Keep going. Yeah. Copy the VLAN 10 to VLAN
Right
50.
here.
Yep.
How about this too?
Yep. Beautiful. Okay. And then go. I've been see go down again. Go back to the switch. Go down again. I think go up. Go up. Scroll up.
Like here?
Look. Find the VLAN database like VLAN 10 name, something like that. You see it? You don't?
Uh,
Just on, that's the interface. How about the VLAN database? It's not show up? Interesting. Okay. If not show up, then go back to your notepad first.
it
Oh
is
no.
in there.
It should be. I'm not sure why it didn't show up. No. Go back to switch first.
Oh, wait a second. Is it? It's not even in here, is it? Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah. But why didn't show up on your configuration? That's interesting.
Should I do it again? Show run.
Yeah. It should be say VLAN 10 and then name something. That's why you can copy out. Okay. VLAN database. Hold on. The VLAN here. Yeah, that's interesting. Didn't show up, you know. Keep going down. Go down again. Go down again. Go down again. No. Ah. Yeah. Okay. So just show VLAN switch. Show VLAN dash switch. Okay. So now go back to your notepad. Okay. Put in after no IP routing.
Yeah.
No, notepad.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit enter. Put couple line. Okay, so now VLAN 10, remember?
Yeah.
Just type VLAN 10 space 10, hit enter. A little bit tab key, like go right. And just name. Okay, space. And then copy from the switch. So you don't have to, so we practice from the notepad right now.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, hit enter, and then VLAN 20. So it's just like your template. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Now you modify the VLAN 10, 20, 30 IP address for New Jersey.
Okay. Do we want to turn all these off?
Yeah, now you can just minimize first. Okay. So now you have to remember now in the New Jersey we have a 2 router, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is mean, for example, we're using the first host IP 1, 2, and then the switch is the third IP address. Like for example, if you have 1, 2, 3, so the switch should be IP address should be 3.
Do you want me to turn these on?
Not yet. Go back to the yeah, go ahead, turn it on first. Yeah, turn it on first. We do step by step. Go to the console.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, it's broken again.
What is going on here?
Now sometimes when you upload, sometimes it's not working. You know? Let me grab your mouse first. So this is so funny. So just remember, this is 1, 9, and 15. Okay. So we delete it. So we put this one. So we bring another one switch here. Put it back here. So we have 1, and then we have 15. It's already connected. Wait a second. Okay, and then we have a 9. Okay, so we move it here, here, and here. Now we save it again. So now we go back to here, console. Oh, we have to play for start. Yeah. Okay, before we do this one here, go back to your notepad here. So first thing you need to modify first, right? What is the third artifact for that one? Is 1?
That's Minnesota.
Right. No, I mean for New Jersey. Go back to your spreadsheet.
Yeah. It's 1098.
Yeah.
.1. Well, I'll just put it right here. This is what it is.
Okay. So now then you just modify here. So this is .1, and then 20. 20 should be start from 128. .1.
That's confusing, those numbers. They're very similar.
Right. See, I think, and then this one here. So we'll leave it as a 30 first. That's fine. We leave it 30 in here, and then we make it here. What is that? 192. So this is the same thing. .1. So the artifact is 1. This is
Yes, you're just making the third octet 1 on every one of those.
and then we make a 2 here, right? Because this 2 and 3.
Yeah.
And then this is the 3. Okay, so then this one, we don't know yet. So I show you later. So we skip this one first. Okay, so this is the, so now when you go to config team, so now you copy this one here, everything.
Oh, that works?
Yeah. See?
You can just copy and paste it like that? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You didn't have to exit out of anything? No, I guess not.
What do you mean? No, it will work. Show VLAN don't have to be exit. So show VLAN switch. Yep, perfect. Here. Then show IP interface brief. Yep, you see. Okay, so now just make sure in here show Vdp domain. You want to be ABC underscore domain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Status. Just make sure server. Okay, so now just in here, we save it first. So we have this one down. So now we go back to the, to the router. So we go back to the Minnesota router again. See here, the Minnesota router. Same thing in here. We just try to cheat a little bit here. So just show run. Okay, so we take the physical interface from here. This is F01. Yeah, this is a physical interface. So we do like this first. We go down. From here. Okay, so we have a, okay, so now you see here, and then make it easy. So now this New Jersey is 01, right? See, it's a 01, it's the same, right?
Yeah.
And then 1020 here is perfect, and then we just need to change a little bit here. You see, Vlan 10 because this is 1, so we need to use this is 1. Make sense? See, we change the third artifact first. So this is 30. What is 30? 30 is still same 1. And then this is 2. And then this is 3. Okay, so we fixed the third artifact. So matching with the switch, right? So now since this is the switch is 2. Now remember we have 2 routers. We have 1 router in here, and also we have 1 router in here. Okay, so now I just give example. So this is 2, 130, 134, and say for example, this one we're gonna later. So since that one is 2, we make this one is a 3, and then this one we make it like this is the first host, so we don't want to first host. So one is 130. We make it here is 131, and then this one is 94. Should be 92. The first one 92, so this will make it 94. And then this one, same thing. We make
You want that 195,
3.
don't you?
Huh?
You want that 195,
This one?
right? Right.
This one, yeah, that's 194, correct. So this is 95. Because we want to save that first IP as a HSRP for the gateway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to demo to you. We're going to enable HSRP so they can flip over.
Mm-hmm.
So this one we make it like what?
3.
3. Yeah. Okay. So see for example. So this is for this one matching, and this is a matching too. See, so let's see, this is perfect. So it's matching. So now in here we make a copy again. This one here. You see. This is for the second router. Okay, so the second router, so this is going to be, so we just increase it in here. We make it a 4. We make it 2. We make it like a 6. We make it like a 4. We make it like a 4. Agree?
Hmm.
So go ahead. Now you copy this one in here to this here. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so turning this one on.
Yep. Okay, let's go to config T. You can change the host name first.
All right.
No, this is a router. Remember?
Yeah.
Just go to config T.
Okay. Config T
Host name.
host name, and then what are we calling this?
USNJ.
RT01.
Yep. And go back to your notepad. Yeah, copy that one. The first.
We want this one, right?
Yep.
Not that one. This one, though.
That's one for another router.
And just paste it in here?
Then hit enter. Okay, exit. Then exit out again, and then show IP interface brief. You see, you have all the IP address, right? Now bring up another router.
Do you have to do enable first, or does that not matter?
No, sometimes because you're directly on the console. So normally, sometimes if they ask you enable, just enable it. You know what I mean?
Okay. We want to do 02 here.
Yep.
Okay. And then we want this.
No, the bottom one.
I'm getting confused of which one it is.
No, the bottom one. Yep.
Is it this one or is it this one?
No, that's one you just copy, or you already did for the. That is for router one, right?
I just did that one. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, exit out. Then show IP interface brief. Okay. We forgot the no shutdown. Just go back to the physical interface. Config T.
INT, and then we want to do F0/1, right?
Yep. No shutdown.
No shut.
And then it will bring all the interface up. You see.
Okay, and then what's that command? Do show run INT.
No. Do show IP interface brief.
I was thinking the other one where you look at the
or the configuration.
Yeah, do show
run
INT F0/1. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay.
Okay. All right. Save it first. Exit out.
Exit. Now, are you not supposed to do write mem, or is it just is it the same thing?
Same thing. WR is a shortcut. Write m, or you can just copy, just like a copy running to the startup, you know.
Okay.
Okay. So now go back to the switch again. The New Jersey switch.
That's probably in here somewhere. 35. Okay.
All right. So this is the switch, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
we didn't name it. Doesn't look like we named it.
Oh, go ahead.
I thought we did.
Just go to config T again. Host name.
And we'll call this USNJ. Switch.
Okay. Now, first thing, we need to configure first the port, right? because we can say F1/9, F1/15. That should be a trunk port, right?
All right, so go into 15.
Yeah, go to 15 first.
F1/15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Encapsulation?
No, because encapsulation is should be, yeah, what is the
Or
command
no,
for?
wait, switch port and
Yep.
then trunk.
Mm-hmm.
Trunk and then something else here. Then encapsulation.
Correct.
Right? Okay. And then we want question mark and then .1. And that's
it.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we want to do it again and do access
No,
or mode
no.
or mode trunk.
Yeah, switch port mode trunk.
Switch port mode.
Yeah, just
trunk.
2 command. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then put the switch, then put the speed 100.
Okay, so speed. I wish I told you what interface it was in. Is there a command to show you what interface? Say you forget what interface you just typed. Is there a command that shows you that?
I think it's a history, like show history, something like that.
That just shows you your last commands.
Yeah, do show history, something like that. Yeah, see.
I kind of like that. At least it tells you where you kind of did. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So now
speed 100. Duplex
full.
No shut. Right.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Exit.
And we want to do a description uplink to router 01, we'll say.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
And then we'll exit.
Yep.
And then we'll exit again.
Not yet, because you still need to configure the port 1/9. Because the port /9 is to the router 2. That should be a trunk port 2, right?
Okay, so we're going to go into 9 now. Right?
Yep.
Is it 09 or just 9? 9. Yeah.
Yep. Switch
and then
port
we want
again.
to do switch port, and then we want to do trunk, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we want encapsulation, and then we want .1, right? No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we want switch port mode trunk, right? Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Then don't forget put the speed.
Speed 100. Duplex. Full. No shut.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Description uplink to router 2.
Perfect. Exit.
Okay.
And then configure F1/12. That is to be access VLAN.
You mean F11?
Yep.
Okay.
Because that is a connected port for the PC.
Okay. So switch port. Well, it's not a trunk, so it's access, right?
No, you have to switch port mode first.
Switch port mode. And what do we want this? So we want this access.
Correct.
And then that's it, right?
Not yet.
We don't want anything else. We're hitting enter here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then switch port.
We're doing another one. Okay. Switch port. And then let me see if I can figure this out. We just did mode. So access? I don't know. Is that what we want? Let me see. Oh, we want to do a VLAN, right?
Correct. Yeah. Remember, also always switch port mode access, and then what access what VLAN. So that's why you have to configure switch port access VLAN 40, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hit enter. But you just have to be reversed. If you configure the trunk port, you have to switch trunk first for telling which one you want to use, right? And after that, and then switch port mode trunk. But if you for access port, you have to just go ahead, just switch port mode access after you turn on access, and then you want to tell what access for this port. So then you switch port access VLAN 40, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just to remember when you configure the port, just to remember it's only 2 commands for each. Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now go ahead, speed 100.
Oh. Duplex full. Do we do a no shut here?
Yep. And exit.
All right. What else do we need to do here? Let me see.
No, don't worry. So now for example, here right now in here, you're in the switch, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so no, so for example, from the switch, just ping the router 1 VLAN IP address.
Okay.
Yeah. Bring the switch. Bring the switch again. Oh no.
I'm on the switch.
Okay, you're on the switch. Just bring the router 1. Put on the top.
Which router are we hitting?
New Jersey. Yeah, make it smaller a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so just ping the VLAN 10.98.1.3 from the switch.
Well, it says it's down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to no shutdown first.
So what do I have to do? I have to do a no shut. Do I have to go into F01?
Yep.
Okay.
You don't have to shut down for if you shut down the just from the parent, you know.
Yeah, I don't have to go into
Right.
all the other interfaces. Yeah.
Yeah, unless you want to shut down each for testing, like each VLAN, then you go into that VLAN, you know.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to write this.
Now you have to exit out first.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now go back to switch again. See if you can ping now. Beautiful. How about the VLAN 20? Yep, good enough.
Right.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you it right now. I'm going to grab here the. Let me put in here. This is for where is the router 2? This one? Yeah.
Router 2 is
This
that
one.
Yep.
Okay, so this is the router 2. So show IP interface brief, right? So for example, if I want to ping this IP address here, okay, so that's good. So let me try another VLAN in here. Okay, that's good. So now that is the switch here. Show IP interface brief. Okay, so now same thing in here. Show IP interface brief. Okay, see we have a 3, and then we have a 2, and then we have a 4 in here, right? So now I'm going to demo for you. We're going to configure it as a redundancy for the gateway. Okay, so in Cisco, in here we demo using HSRP, right? So the first thing in here, we go to config. We config T first, right? So we're going to the interface. We want to go into this interface here. So this is Vlan 10 interface, right? And then you type this command here, HSRP, and then you put the question mark in here. Okay. So SSRP, sometimes don't be confused that it's just the SSRP, it's just the naming for the redundant. So normally for SSRP, the command, it should be using the standby. Okay, so see, put the question mark in here, you have a standby. So standby that you want to make a standard IP here, right? And then put the question mark again, you see? And then you can put the IP address in here. Follow? Okay, so this is for SSRP. So now, for example, so this is a 10 for this one here. So we can make it, this is as what? As a 1. Hit enter. You see? And also, if we want to put standby in here again, IP as this standby. Oh. Do they have a group number? See, don't forget, we have a group number. Okay, so normally in here, say for example, normally for the group number, I always follow by the tag with the Vlan tag. So in here, say for example, this is Vlan 10, so we put Vlan 10 in here. Okay, so see, it's active, it's waiting. But we put the Vlan 10 first in here, so we put a question mark. Okay, so they have so many options in here. You see the Vlan 10. So first thing in here, that is the command to preempt. So we want to be for this one first, and then we have to be standby 10 again. We want to make it a priority. Here, the priority. Okay, when you put a question mark in here, you see, it's a higher priority is the win. All right, so this is router 2. So this is router 1. So we want to use the router 1 as is holding, is the master. So this we call this is master or standby. All right. So in here, say for example, in here we can just make it like a 50 first in here, the priority. Right. So now when we exit out, just quick example in here. So we exit out again. We show run now. We show run interface F0/1.10. You see, we have that is the group name. First, we have the group name. Okay, so see, if you not put the group name, it's a default. It's automatic. It put you in the standby 0. So I want to show you. So if you configure the standby IP first, without put the group name, it gives you this is the default 0. So we don't want it. So make sure we have to be in the same group name. So we go back to config T here. All right, we go back to this interface. And then we say we remove this one. Okay, so then we put the standby and then we put the group name 10 IP. Okay, so now we put the IP address. So the IP address will be this one. Okay, so now when you exit out again, when you show here, you see, right now this is see all of them in the same group. That is the gateway. Now when you show a standby 10, got the group name. Did I type wrong? So standby. Oh, you don't have a name? Okay. Sound like not allowed. Just show all and you see. So it's telling us in here that actually this is the group 10, this is the gateway, and this is the MAC address. It's automatically created virtual MAC address here, you see. And then this is the local. Right now the active router is local. So this is right now because we didn't turn on this router yet. So right now in here, the active router is a local. But now the standby, that is the neighbor, is unknown because now we come back to here now. See, now we go back to the show run in here. This is the configuration. Now same thing, you copy in here. So you go back to show IP config T, right? And then you want to go to interface. You want this interface. Okay, so now you want to enable the HSRP, so that the first command in here, we're going to use the standby. But make sure that is the group, follow the group name, If you're not in the group name, when they sing crossing the network, they're not able to talk because they are not in the different group. So you have to remember this group name have to be matched. So normally for my best practice is if this is VLAN 10, I'm going to use the VLAN 10 in here. Okay, but you have to remember when you put the question mark in here, they have a they only have a limitation. The maximum is 255. Okay, so this is the VLAN 10 in here. And then after here, we put the IP address in here. We put IP address here. That is the gateway. You see? And then we put the standby again. Standby group. So we're going to preend. And then we go to priority. Now I didn't put the priority yet. You see this command here. Put 10 priority. See, I didn't put the priority yet, but it's already talking. You see, when you're in here, when you show again standby here, you see it's telling right now. You see, this is standby. It's still local, right? In here, it's still local because I didn't in here. If we not configure yet, it's still 0. The priority is still 0. So now, since we tell this is 50, now if I hard code in here 100, so it's higher than priority than 50. Now the gateway it should be going to flip to here. So right now, watch here. Right now the active router here is still active. Okay, this is active, right? So standby is still local. So now what happened in here if after you hit enter. Okay, so now we wait again. Now we show again in here, standby. See, now default is 100. So active router is local. Okay, so now in here, if you go back to here again, show standby. You see, right now, standby is a local. Okay, the active router is 1.3. So this is the active router. Remember here, the show IP interface brief here. See, this is the active router. Okay, so right now it's holding this virtual IP, the standby. So this router is win now because the priority is higher than this router 2. So when you show standby group 10, that is the result when you check who's holding that gateway IP address. So now when we have a PC1 in here, when we configure the IP gateway, so that is the gateway. The same thing in here on the switch here. If we go to config T, if we go to config here, the default gateway now. So for VLAN 10, we put 10.98.1.1. Now we exit out. So we ping 10.98.1.1. See, it's returned. Okay, so that is mean the virtual. Okay, so that is we call it's a HSRP for redundant gateway in Cisco. Okay, so now I want you practice your turn in here. So now go ahead and do the VLAN 20, and the gateway should be 129. Okay, so go ahead, grab the keyboard mouse now.
Okay. So
Yeah, first thing in here, you show run first interface F01.20.
F01/1.20.
You see, it's nothing yet, right? So now you want to config T.
And go into the interface.
Correct. Okay. So first thing, you because you want to using the HSRP, so you want to use the standby. So first you have to put standby. You put the question mark first in here. So now the first thing on the top is the group number. So now this is VLAN 20. So you have to make a VLAN 20.
So it's, oops, I didn't
Oh,
mean to do that.
yeah. Don't hit enter first, 20, and then put the question mark again. Okay, so you want to make an IP address here.
So IP.
And then 10.98.1.129, right? That is the subnet, the first IP. Yeah.
I need to look at my paper again. Jersey. Okay, so we're doing 20. So we're doing the first IP.
Yeah.
And what did we do over here? Did we do this? Did we do the first IP of VLAN 10 over here?
Which one? You can check. One should be the first IP, right? Do you show IP in the brief? You see, this in here is a 1.4. When you show run again, F1/110, show run interface F01.10. You see, this is the standby IP is 1, the first IP, right?
Okay.
Okay, so go back to the router 1. Yeah, that is a. So now you want to make this VLAN 20. The first IP is 129. So hit enter. Now go back again, standby 20. Put a question mark again. Now you have to preempt.
Preempt.
And
then
no, just hit enter. Okay, and then standby 20.
What is that preempt doing?
It's a reserve, so for the priority, so they can so who's going to go, that is mean who's going to be go, one is go down and one is going to be like, yeah, hey, I'm going to be active like that, you know what I mean?
All right. Okay.
So now the priority in here, so you make it 100. Hit enter. Exit out and show run again. Show run the configuration. F/1.20. Hit enter. Yeah, you see? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So in here is, okay, you see the priority is not show up in here. So that is the default is 100, the priority, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just remember, because see, now you go back to the router 2. Okay.
Why does the priority not show?
Because the default is 100. So go back to router 1. Change it to, say, if you want to, if you don't want to use the 100, change the priority to be a 200.
All right.
(1.20). Yeah, just override, just standby 20 priority. Put 200. Hit enter. Now show run again. You see?
Okay, so it's only going to show you if it's not 100. All right.
Yeah, the 100 is a default, so that's why they didn't show it to you. Okay. So now go back to router 2 now.
Do we want to change that to 100, or it doesn't matter?
No, it doesn't matter. You just have to understand which one is the master, which one is the active router. Okay.
All right.
Now go to here right now. The router 2. Mm-hmm.
Do we want to go to .20?
Yep.
So standby.
Mm-hmm.
20.
Mm-hmm.
And
IP.
IP.
Yep. 10.
What do we want here? Let's see. 20. We want 30. 131. Or
No, it should be same.
Oh, it should be the same.
Yeah, because the gateway should be same when you flip over. You know what I mean?
Okay, so it's 29 then.
Yep.
All right.
Hit enter. And then standby 20. You have to put the preamp. And then after that, you want to make a priority. You want to make this one is always lower than the active router. So you know the active router is a priority 200. Now in here, you can make it 50. Okay, exit out again. (20), hit enter. Okay, now you exit out. Then you show standby. Look at the group 20. So tell me which one is the active router. hit enter again. Yeah, which one is the active router from router 2?
Let's see.
Where is the standby IP?
It says active router is 131.
Who's the 121 reside? Who's on the 121 that IP?
I guess this one does.
Yeah, so that has been the router one, right?
Yeah.
And then standby local is see in the router 2, the standby router is local, right? Now,
Yeah.
now go back to the router 1, do the same thing. Do show standby, hit enter. Okay, look at the 20. Keep going, hit enter again. You see, the active router is local and the standby router is 132. 132 is router 2. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
So this is how the relationship, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so now this is a good practice in here. So for example, if I want to force it right now, so something happened, right? For example, if something so during the production, if something happened, look at the topology. So the router 1 is facing the MPLS, right? So somehow, say, intermittent, have some issue between the Verizon MPLS. So maybe they have a duplex issue, and then they cannot shut down, or they cannot fix during the production. So now for you, if you want to force the traffic, go to router 2 and over the internet. So now you need to flip the gateway, right? So how you want to force it now to flip the gateway, flip it to the switch to the router 2.
Okay.
Think about it. What command you need to change on the router 2 to take over?
You just need to change the priority.
Agree. So what is the priority on router 1? It's a 200, right?
Yeah.
So now what you want to change it on the router 2?
201.
Go ahead. Not yeah. Go to router 2. Now go to config T first.
Oh.
Standby.
20.
20.
Priority. And then anything over 200.
Yep.
So 300.
Mm-hmm. Oh, remember the maximum on the 255?
No. 250.
Okay. Now exit out again. You see, you see, it's an adjacency. You see.
All right. So do show run int f0.1.20. Oops.
Okay. Now you do show standby.
Oh, yeah, that's actually what I wanted.
Okay. So now look at it. Now the active router is local, right? You see, it take over. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Got it? So now the router 1, when you show standby, and then you see the group 20, and now the active router is on router 2. and then standby router is local.
Yeah, so this is telling itself that it's the standby.
Got it. So now you understand how is the relationship now between for HSRP for the standby.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we stop in here. So now you save it first, then you configure the rest of them. Okay. So you still have a 30, 40, and 50.
So I'm gonna do it right, not yet, right here, and right here. What's the other write command that you were saying?
It's a copy,
Copy,
run,
run,
space, startup. Just
start
copy
up,
run. Yeah. Just hit enter.
like that.
No. Yeah. Yep. Okay. That is a save your name. Hit enter again.
Do I hit yes or just enter?
Yeah. Just hit enter. It's just the name. Okay. So normally just WR write is easy, no?
Yeah, it's easier.
And make sure you save the switch one too. Okay. So now if you after you finish the rest of them, when you finish, and then you how you want to play around, I show you in here how you're testing. For example, in here. So this is the in here, right? So right now we already configure the standby 10 and 20. So I let you configure the 30, 40, and 50. And then after that, you configure this one in here and make it like a PC in here. Then you put this is because this is within 40, right? You make the gateway is pointed to 40, pointed to the standby IP. And then you change the priority. And then from the PC in here, you do a trace route. And when you do the trace route, and then telling you where is the standard IP resided to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is how you practice, you know? Okay, so now we stop in here. So we finished the 3 here and this new standby gateway HSRP. We demo this one for you here. So we put in here. Oh, what happened? We cannot write. Maybe on interesting. Oh, here. So this is HSRP. Okay, so it's a standby IP. So between these two routers. So you save it first. This one we check is good, it's good, it's good. This is good. And then we bring up the MPLS router. And then for the next lab, we can try, we not do the data center first. We just try the BGP around this 3 network. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, for tonight. Great.
Is there a right way to here? I'm going to take the control here.
Yep.
Oh, how do I take back the? Because you're moving it.
Oh, okay. Let me give up. Okay.
How do I? Oh, okay. Is it? Am I just supposed to hit stop, or do I do? I've been hitting stop. Is that ruining?
Stop is just like a power off the router, the switch. You know.
What's the right way to power this thing off?
Normally you just right click and click start.
Stop.
No, start. See the green.
To start it, but to turn this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna shut all this down now. So just stop.
Yeah, just stop.
Okay, I asked because that's what I've been doing, and I'm wondering if that's.
No, okay. The stop is like stop is like power off the router.
All right.
And the start is like power on the router. One stop, one start. Okay.
All right.
All right. Good enough, Dick. Great.
Yep.
Okay. So good. So now we can do more next lab then.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
No problem. Okay. Good night.
Good night.